Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke. Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke.
It's joke, no joke, no joke. Oh, we here now. You know what it is. Choke, no joke, me in the building. Come in, come in, come in. Please hit that like, that share. Please hit that like. Please hit that like. If you're new to the channel, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe. You know, I won't ask no more than that. Please subscribe. Donations at Choke No Joke on PayPal. I mean, Cash App. My bad. Choke No Joke and Cash App for all the donations. All right. PayPal's in the ticker down there. All right. If you do donations that way. All right. Bigger BX in the building. Tasha Rain is here. I see you. Kiki Judah is in the building. I see a new name up there. It was Antoine Wood. Michelle Frizzy in the building. Ricardo Davis in the building. Aries 80 baby. Tanithia in the building. The real Derrick in the building. Mickey made it. Miss Chevy in the building. R. McFly, what up? Choke No Joke be in the building, y'all. We in the building. Let's give him one more minute. We'll get him a few more people up in here. All right. All right. Choke No Joke. Make sure y'all get that Tunnel documentary out right now. Okay. Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Tubi, Stash Movies on YouTube. The Hip Hop Nucleus is out right now. Make sure y'all get that. My movie Cold Blue is on Amazon Prime as well. It's on Vincent Pastore. That's Big Pussy, J.D. Williams from The Wire, Gano Grills, Jay Yorker, Sunday Carter. Go get that. Dennis L. White. Go get that. Usman Sharif. My man Antoine. Rel. All right. Cold Blue, Cold Blue. Amazon Prime. Produced and directed by me. All right. And edited. A full feature film movie. Yes, yes, yes. Choke No Joke. Y'all know what it is. All right. We're going to get straight into it. So, as y'all saw on my page earlier, we was live outside the courtroom, you know, seeing what was going on. I initially thought it was going to be some type of bail hearing, but what they did is they put in a motion yesterday to appeal the bail denial. I don't think I'm going to go on Instagram. Uh, hold on. So, yeah, so I thought it was going to be a bail hearing. So, correction, retraction. I made a mistake. I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. Okay? Um, I will get things wrong at times. And I will come on here and let y'all know I got it wrong and correct myself. So, because I'm not above that. Um, but what we did learn about court today, uh, shout out to Janice Combs. Diddy mom, she showed up today along with the Combs kids. That's what I'm gonna be referring to them for the rest of this duration of this trial. The Combs kids, the twins. Uh, I don't know all their names. The girls' names. Help me out with the girls' names. Yeah, I know it's Little Love, right? It's the two twins. Chance, the other one name is Chance, and then we got Christian, Quincy, and Justin. They all popped out today with their grandmother, which I like to see. Um, Family support. There was a few extra heads out there as well. I see some more people that came to support. I ain't see no celebrities, or any people that was, down with the Ciroc or Sean John or Bad Boy. There was none of that support. It was just a family. You know how it is. At the end of the day, it's always your mama that's gonna be there for you. These niggas will leave you for dead. So what happened today was they had a court date to set a date for the trial. So Diddy trial will begin the month of my birthday, 2025, May. Okay, but not on my birthday. May 5th is the trial date start, which is, it's kind of fast. He must have put in for a speedy trial because, usually it'll take a year, 2 years tops. So he got, where we at? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. We got half a year. We got 7 months, for him to start putting his defense together. Hopefully he get all his discovery and everything. Speaking of discovery, let's go through why he hasn't gotten all his discovery yet. So what we learned today in the court was that under those raids, some of the things that they seized was an 8 terabyte drive, and they still working on that. And then they also sent out some subpoenas, and they waiting for some subpoenas to return, I guess, for some other stuff, so they could go through some of the other stuff. But they got an 8 terabyte drive that they going through right now, and then they also got some subpoenas that they waiting on. In the raid in California, they got 51 devices. Now these could be phones, these could be hard drives, these could be drives that's set up to the cameras. These could be all types of devices. You know what I'm saying? They could be old ass phones, but in California, they had 51 devices was seized, and out of those 51, 24 of them have been already extracted. So they got how many more? What's that? 27 more to go through the California stuff that they seized. And the Miami home, they had seized 36 different devices, and 29 of those devices have been extracted, right? So leaving them with 7 more to do from the Miami house. So they getting a lot of information from, well, I don't know what they getting. I ain't gonna say they getting a lot of information, but they obtained a lot of devices, and they went through a lot of devices and in this period of time. So also all the stuff that they pull off these devices, they also got to give to the defense, to Diddy's lawyer, so they know what they got. Now, when they ran up on him at the airport in Miami, they also found 9 different devices. So when he was with his daughters at the airport, they took 9 devices. Out of the 9 devices, they extracted 7 devices, right? So they got 7 devices that's been extracted, right? So I'll run that back down again, and I'll run it back in reverse. When they ran up on it at the airport in Miami, when we seen them at the airport, and that the little white boy that was they was allegedly calling the mule got arrested. He had drugs on him. That day, yeah, that day they took 9 devices from him. They extracted 7, right? And when they raided his house in Miami, right, that was 36 different devices, and 29 of them have been extracted, right? Leaving 7 more to be done. And in California, they had 51 devices. 51. I don't know. Those ain't, I doubt he had 51 phones, but that could be cameras, drives, all types of stuff. Stuff that probably don't got nothing in it. But yeah, so California, we got 51 devices and was seized, and 24 of them have been extracted, along with that 8 terabyte drive that I was telling y'all about. And then they also waiting on some subpoenas to come back. Now, that's a lot of what they talked about in court today. Um, as far as like Diddy's reaction, they said, Diddy came out. He didn't have on handcuffs. He wasn't shackled up like that. He had on a beige jumper, uh, like a Dickie suit. The monkey, the jail suit, but a beige one. Um, and he, when he came out, you know, he didn't look stressed. They were saying he was like, he came out with not with his Diddy bob, because damn well a nigga was not walking in the courtroom like. But they say, he came out with a confident look, and then he looked and he saw his mom and his daughters and everything. Then he started smiling and stuff. He got real happy when he saw his family. And if you ever been locked up before and been in court and you in them pens and you waiting to go to see the judge and you ain't seen your family, you might not have got no visits. And then when you get out there, the one thing you want to do is see somebody sitting there for support, because that goes a long way. So by him seeing his mother and his sons, he probably was more lit to see his daughters as well, you know, because a lot of us men are suckers for our daughters, daddy's little girls, right? So he was smiling. They said big smiles, big smiles. He was happy to see them, not happy he's in jail, right? Um, And make sure y'all get my Tunnel documentary. It's out right now, streaming Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Cluster, Stash Movies on YouTube. The documentary on the legendary Tunnel nightclub. It's nostalgic. The 90s, baby. All right. But getting back to this. Um, so after he was arraigned, they finished and he was going back in. He started blowing kisses to his mother and stuff. And I guess the girls as well. Probably all of them, but they definitely say it looked like he was blowing kisses at his mother. And his mom was sick. That's why she wasn't there the first time. They said she was in the hospital, but she looked like she's doing better. Prayers up to Miss Janice Combs. Respect the elderly, respect your elders, right? So, but here was the surprise in the court proceeding today. Y'all ready for this one? Drum roll, please. Summer, summer, summertime. Summertime. Yeah, I thought I was going to drop that. Nah, for real, let me stop playing. Uh, what the prosecution said at the end of this court hearing was that a superseding indictment is on the way, or potentially, right? What y'all think that is? Tupac, Tupac. Aaron, thanks for the cash app. Appreciate you. Much love to you. What do y'all think that is? They saying a superseding indictment. Letting them know a superseding indictment is coming, and they say that might be hitting around December. Why you think they allegedly pushed Keefe D back? Keefe D trial was supposed to start November 4th or 5th next month. They pushed it back to March. Now they telling us Diddy is getting ready to get a superseding indictment. What can be more than the allegations of sex trafficking, drugs? What else he got? Racketeering. What could they possibly else be getting ready to charge him with? What could they be possibly else getting ready to charge him with? Yeah, come on. Do we know? Tupac, Tupac, Tupac. But now I got something special for y'all. I went and I put something together, right? Now, shout out to everybody that saw me on Piers Morgan. If you didn't get a chance to see me on Piers Morgan, that joint is at 1.7 million right now in a day and a half, right? Um, there have been some people out here that's been a little salty about me going on Piers Morgan because I told Piers Morgan that they said they saw the check for Tupac's life, right? That person would happen to be Gene Squeal, right? The man that get on the internet and just tell at all Diddy business, who eventually landed Diddy in jail. This is why we even having this live, because Gene went on goddamn YouTube and slandered Diddy so much and assassinated his character so goddamn much that it eventually inspired people to go and do lawsuits and things like that. And now the man is in jail, right? But we all know Eugene Dale was the head or one of the heads of the same gang, aka the CMB, right? Eugene Squeal is the head of the CMB. He is the one who is the founder of the same gang. The gang, the crew, that had drug dealers in it, you know, the same gang, yeah. He is one of the founders of the same gang, aka the CMB, right? He is one of the founding members that jumped Diddy into this gang, right? And this is supposed to be the same gang that supposed allegedly funded Bad Boy, right? And he's been down with Diddy since 91 to 2005. And then times he wanted to take himself out and take himself in and take himself out and take himself in, conveniently. This is the guy that told me about the Usher story, right? He told me about the Usher story. He told y'all about the Usher story. This is the guy that told us about the Misa Hilton getting kicked under the car story. This is the guy that told us about Kim Porter getting her nose broke and stabbing Diddy with a corkscrew. Is this the guy that told us about Diddy? Wait, and you talking about I went to Revolt World after Diddy hit on me? You kept working with Diddy after you went shopping with him at the goddamn sex store for dildos. Some of those dildos they probably found was with the ones that probably was in the basket you was carrying, walking behind him in the sex store, big bitch. What you getting, Diddy? What you getting? You should get that one, Diddy. Yeah, put it in the basket, Diddy. Hopping around like Meek Mill. Let's go, Diddy. Daddy, you want some more? Diddy, let's go to aisle 3, Diddy. They got baby oil. So the head of the CMB, aka the same gang, right? Who tells us how it was funded by Corey and it was funded by Wolf. We all learned this from this big bitch, right? Now, while I'm on Piers Morgan, shout out to Piers Morgan and everybody out there in the UK. Shout out to my man O in London, SAS, Euro Gang. Shout out to my man Black and Bronze. You know what I mean? My man O, my man Bags. You know, Tim Westwood, DJ Simtex, Victoria Beckham, David Beckham. Shout out to all my Brits over there, all right? Right? So while I'm talking to Piers Morgan, you know what I mean? I tell him about the guy that started, the founder of the same gang, you know, the street, the guys that was selling drugs and throwing parties and protecting Diddy and funding stuff, funding bad boy. Yeah, that guy, you know, the head of the same gang, the founder of it that was a parole officer that, you know, helped cover up things, you know. Yeah, the guy that everybody was calling and let them know that Biggie was going to get killed, right? The guy, the head of the same gang, right? Yeah, one of the founders of the same gang that was getting all the calls from the street guys, while even though he had a badge and was a parole officer, all the street guys told him Biggie was going to get killed. And when Biggie was going to get killed, what did he do? He took the gun away from D-Rock, didn't he? Now he tried to lie to y'all and say, I never gave D-Rock a gun until I had to play the audio. And then he tried to lie. D-Rock ain't my man. I ain't got to look out for Biggie, you know. Puff is my principal. I don't care about D-Rock. Y'all remember that? Right? Because he got caught in this lie, right? Shout out to Little C's, Junior Mafia, D-Rock, C Gutter, rest in peace, Ristal. You know what I mean? Shout out to my baby Lil Kim. You know what it is, Hillary, what up? All right. So, you know, nobody from Junior Mafia messes with Gene Squeals. He wasn't even at Biggie's funeral. Why? Because he said, Kitty, run the next 3 lights, Kitty. Leave that nigga. Allegedly, right? But he said, you know, Diddy was my principal, right? So with me on Piers Morgan, all I do is kick the information that's out there, right? I do the research, I'll bring it back to y'all, you know, and we go through it. Now, we all know that Gene Squirrel said he saw the check for Pac's life. For his life. Right? But being that he tried to get on Doggy Diamonds and lie, I put something sweet together for y'all. Let me show y'all. First of all, I got to do this. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational and personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. I will be using this content under fair use to criticize and comment, as well as show y'all this research and news report on this squealing ass Gene Squeal, right? And I heard that little threat, you gonna sue and unless they could get me in the room with you, Gene. You can ask me to get in the room with you. Nigga, you think cause you big, I'm scared of you, nigga? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You want to get in a room with me? Just say when, nigga, and where. You want to get a bag? I'll call Floyd Mayweather and tell him to put a fight together for us. We could get in the ring and put on the gloves. If you want to get in the fucking parking lot, nigga, we can do that too. Okay? But your threats don't scare me. Your size don't scare me, nigga. I'll fucking put a razor blade right across your stomach. And by the time you figured out that you need to be grabbing your fucking guts, I'll be beating the shit out you. Nigga, I'm different. I'm different. You won't even know your damn belly is slit by the time I'll smack you in your face. By the time you go like this, nigga, your fucking guts will be on the floor, and I'll be beating the shit out you. Ain't nobody scared of you, nigga. I'm fucking crazy, nigga. Play with me if you want. A fight. You want to fight out? You wouldn't even see it coming. I'll be like, you be like this. Oh, what the fuck? Then I'll be beating the shit out you while you trying to hold your guts, nigga. Stuffing them back in. Fuck you think you playing with? Ain't nobody scared, bro. Size don't mean nothing. I got strategy for size dudes. Okay? So please, brother, don't threaten me. Okay? Don't threaten me. Nigga, I'm from a different place. You like, damn, nigga. You would do that? Yeah. You're big, nigga. You're big, yeah. So you could go and reach for your gun. What you gonna reach for? The gun or your guts? What you gonna hold in? And that's just one of my tactics. That's just one of them. So go ahead and put some books in your waist when you did, because you know that's one of them. I got a million of them for big niggas. Okay? I got a million of them. Nigga, I study strategies. I know y'all like this nigga choke. He raps like. Nigga, I'm from Edenwald Projects. We dealt with bullies all their life. All our life. I'm the nigga that had a bully, take a lit cigarette and put it to my eye like this. Nigga, I come from a different place. Niggas is different. I went through some shit. I just don't talk about it. So, getting back to it. So, he's trying to say now that he didn't say that he saw the check for Pac's life. Gene been retracting his BS for the last few months, especially when Diddy got arrested. He really been retracting his statements. Now, let me play a little something for you, right? Under fair use. To be honest with God, I saw the check. To be honest with God, I saw the check. But I don't know where the check came. To be honest with God, I saw the check. But I don't know where the check came from. I just know the person who had the check, and I know
what they told us what he got the check for.
All right.
And that's how I'm gonna leave it at that.
Just one more thing on that. So you're telling me you saw the check for Biggie's life?
I don't know if it was for Biggie's. No. I'm not saying it's for Biggie.
Okay, yeah. Because we gotta clarify.
I saw the check for Pac's. I guess it was for Pac's life. Oh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for sure. Damn. I just know after Pac died, that check came into somebody's hand.
Got you.
And they said, this is what I got the check for. And it was just funny that it was soon after Pac died that they got that check for that. Wow. Zip had a check in his right back pocket, and that check was for $1 million. He said he got Jimmy Hitchman got him the check from Barry Hankerson or something like that. Barry Hankerson, I think, there was a Leah uncle or manager or something like that, gave him that check for Black Ground Records. That's what he said. Follow the paper. I didn't know he had a record label. I didn't know he had a record company, Black Ground label, but that's what he said he got the check for. You understand?
Eric Von Zip, you said that you seen him with a check for $1 million after Tupac got killed. What's the deal behind that, man?
I don't know of any truth about that whole situation. You understand? If Puff would have gave Von Zip a check for $1 million, that's traceable. You understand? What I tried to tell people is that I saw a check for $1 million that Von Zip showed us from, in which he said he got from Black Ground Records. He sold Black Ground Records. I don't know how true it is. He said Barry Hankerson and Jimmy, what's his name? He's in jail. Barry Hankerson and Jimmy Hitchman. Sorry about that. Jimmy Hitchman gave him a check for $1 million for Black Ground Records. Now, what I said is this. I didn't know of Zip having a record label. Now, I've been to Zip house. I've been to Zip's studio over 118th Street between 1st and 2nd Avenue. Was it 1st and 2nd Avenue or 1st and Yard? Over there. He had a studio in there in the basement and everything like that. But I had known that he had some record label. So now, I said, this is what I said. The prosecutor, they do a trace on that check and that company. Was that company worth $1 million when he sold it? Why did they give him a check for the company? How long was the company put in existence that he sold, and was it worth $1 million? That's what I would do as an investigator. Did the check, did he ever make $1 million deposit from anybody in the record business? Puff was friends with Jimmy Hitchman. Yo, I'm live, bro.
Yo, he put your name all on this shit, dog. I'm sorry about that.
I'm live right now on YouTube. I'm gonna have to call you back, bro, because everybody can hear you. All right?
All right, bro.
You want to say something on here? I mean, what you want to say, Gene? You live. You want to say nothing?
Yeah, I can say whatever, man.
What you want to say, Gene?
This dude went out here and told a blatant lie on you and me. And he said I came on your channel and said that I saw the check that Puff gave Eric Von Zip $1 million.
Uh-huh.
I said it on your channel, and you corrected me. And I said, no, some other bullshit. The nigga just told a blatant lie on me and you, brother, on Piers Morgan.
To make a long story short, at the end of it, you have a guy named Gene Dale that works for Diddy that says that he saw a check that a guy named Eric Von Zip had, and he told him that the check was for the murder of Tupac Shakur. Now, there's a YouTuber by the name of Doggy Diamonds. Gene Dale tells Doggy Diamonds, yo, you saw the check for Biggie's life? And he corrects me, said, no, I saw the check for Pac's life. Eric Von Zip had a check in his right back pocket, and he said it came from Black Ground Records, right? Well, Jimmy Hitchman was working with Blackground Records. So if you tie the Tupac shooting at Quad Studio and you go all the way to the end of it, if there was a check, allegedly, if this was true, and Diddy did pay for the hit on Tupac and Suge Knight, and that check came from Blackground Records, it leads right back to the Quad Studios shooting where Tupac got shot. Diddy was in the studio with Jimmy Henchman. But they don't tell that story. They make it look like Diddy was in the studio with Biggie. No, Biggie had went behind Diddy's back and got a deal with Atlantic Records and was having a secret meeting. Having a secret recording session for the first Junior Mafia album. They was recording their first song. Diddy found out that Biggie was having this session. He came to court. He was getting ready to bust in on Biggie. But the shooting with Tupac deferred the plan. But Diddy was going to bust in on Biggie find out that he had a whole nother deal. He was in there recording. So to make a long story short, Diddy and or Sean Combs and Notorious Big, Christopher Wallace, had a publishing deal together. With that publishing deal, Notorious B.I.G. is to write songs, and Diddy gets a portion of the money. What Biggie did, which was wrong, is he went and wrote all the stuff for Lil' Kim and Junior Mafia and lied to Diddy and told him that they wrote their own stuff. So back the day before Biggie died, Gene Deal tells the story of how he was smoking weed with Biggie, and he was security. He was not supposed to be smoking. Biggie told Diddy that we need more security because Gene was high. So Gene, in return, tells Diddy, hey, man, Biggie, he wrote all the Lil' Kim stuff and Junior Mafia. Big and Diddy jumps in Biggie's face. Say it, you wrote it. Say it. And Big is like, oh man, come on, Diddy, right? The next day, Biggie was dead.
Well, that is what they call a dropped intro bombshell. Look, there are lots of rumors to that effect. I haven't heard it spelled out in quite the detail you just did. Absolutely fascinating.
So, Gene, all my thing, if you could remember, because you would know better now. We did that a while ago. What exactly do you say? Do you remember? I don't remember. I know
exactly what I said.
Go ahead, Gene.
I said I saw the check.
Uh-huh.
I saw the check, and I think I said I saw the check for Tupac. I said, and that's not for Tupac, but I saw the check for $1 million that Zip had got.
Nigga, you said you saw the check for Pac's life. Doggy like, yo, Gene, what did you say? I said I saw the check for Pac. He don't want to say Pac's life now.
I saw the check for Tupac. I said, and that's not for Tupac, but I saw the check for $1 million that Zip had got for the
And to be honest to God, I saw the check. But I don't know where the check came from. I just know the person who had the check, and I know what they told us where they got the check for. I saw the check for Pac's. I guess it was for Pac's life.
Yeah, but you didn't say that on my platform.
I didn't say it all on your platform, but I'm just saying that's what I said before. He said that I said that on your platform.
I don't remember.
But he just said I said on your platform.
Oh, there you go. I don't remember Zip name, especially not. What's Blackground?
Blackground Records. That was the Blackground Records was for what's his name? Aaliyah's uncle.
Okay.
Jimmy Henchman's label.
Wow.
Zip had got $1 million check from them. And
Okay.
I asked Zip, what he told us. I said, yo, listen here. He told us, yo, these niggas just gave me $1 million. And then for Blackground Records. I said, I ain't know that nigga had a record label. That's it.
Got you.
And to be honest to God, I saw the check. But I don't know where the check came from. I just know the person who had the check, and I know what they told us where they got the check for.
All right.
And that's why I'm gonna leave it at that.
Just one more thing on that. So you're telling me you saw the check for Biggie's life?
I don't know if it was for Biggie's. No. I'm not saying it was for Biggie.
Okay, yeah. You gotta clarify.
I saw the check for Pac's. I guess it was for Pac's life. You know what I'm saying?
Click. Home run. What you say, G? Huh? Pop. What you say, G? Lying ass. He trying to go and spin it, yo, doggy man. I'm sorry, doggy man. That nigga lied on you, doggy man. He lied on you, doggy. No, you lying, nigga. You lying. To my I know exactly what I said. I said I saw the check for Pox. Pox life. That's what you said. Pox life. And he told us what the check was for. For Pox life. See, you was the founder and the head of the CMB, aka the same gang, right? Diddy wasn't the head of the same gang. You was. This is why when after Tupac got shot up, you said they called you. Little Daddy called you right after they shot Pac and told you, yo, man, they ran up on the car and lit that nigga ass up. Why they call you, G? Because you was the head of the same gang. You trying to play stupid. Shout out whoever gave me that super chat. Michael Ford, what up? Maybe that's why the Dossier took down all their recent episodes. Strange. Really? The Dossier took down all their episodes? Wow. I got to see what that's about. They like, oh, man, we had the wrong goddamn storyline. I wonder what that's about. Wow, I didn't know they took down their episodes. I got to look into that. But getting back to them, why did Little Daddy call you after Tupac was shot? Little Daddy was with Zip, allegedly, according to you, right? You said Little Daddy was with Zip. And you said Little Daddy called you right after the shooting and told you that, they ran up on the car and lit that shit up. Then you were the one that told us that Faith called and said, yo, was that us? Wasn't that you that said that? Wasn't you the one that told us that Diddy called and said, yo, was that us? That was you, right? So y'all checking to see if that was y'all responsible for Tupac getting shot, right? Allegedly, according to you. Diddy call, Faith call, right? Allegedly, right? But you said Little Daddy called you. Yeah, man, they just lit that nigga ass up. And then Zip comes back from California and show you a check and tell you it's for the murder of Tupac, allegedly. But according to you, you said he told us. You said on guard, nigga. On guard, I saw the check, and he told us what the check was for, and it was for Pac's life. Do I need to play that back for y'all? Do I need to play that back so you can catch that? What they said the check is for.
What he got the check for.
All right. And what they told us, what they got the check for.
To be honest to God, I saw the check. But I don't know where the check came from. I just know the person who had the check, and I know what they told us what he got the check for.
All right.
Y'all heard him? The leader of the same gang, the founder of the same gang, said they told us what they got the check for. Their next sentence is for Pac's life. Nigga, you going to jail, nigga. You was the head of the same gang. Diddy's just a worker. This is why you was probably allegedly trying to press him for money and extort his ass because you was the head of the CMB, the same gang. Trying to act like you was just an innocent parole. I wasn't losing my job. Yeah, we gonna listen to that once again.
To be honest to God, I saw the check.
For Biggie's life.
You said on God, to be honest to God? You mean that God? Do you mean that God up there? What God you talking about? Rakim? Lord Jamal? What God you talking about?
To be honest to God, I saw the check. To be honest to God, I saw the check. But I don't know where the check came from. I just know the person who had the check, and I know what they told us what he got the check for.
All right.
And that's how I'm gonna leave it at that.
Just one more thing on that. So you're telling me you saw the check for Biggie's life?
I don't know if it was for Biggie's. No. I'm not saying it was for Biggie's.
Okay, yeah. Because we gotta clarify that.
I saw the check for Pac's. I guess it was for Pac's life. You know.
Thank you, y'all. They told him what the check was for, right? That's what he said, right? They told him what the check was for, and he said it was for Pac's life. Shout out Doggy Diamonds, because we wouldn't even know this information if he didn't interview this dummy. This nigga ain't get up here and tell on his goddamn self. Okay? You convinced? Thank you. Okay. My job is done here. Who is that? Lionel Joseph. Lionel Joseph is convinced. I ain't got no more to say. Because Lionel is convinced. Gene's a liar. You see the name? You always lie. We know you a liar. Liar, liar. Pants on fire. Oh, you lie, baby. You such a lie. Nigga, you such a lie. But yeah, if you want to, you do want to get in the ring, you want to get some money, because we know you don't do interviews for free, even if it would solve the murder of the notorious B.I.G. The nigga you told, Kitty, run the next 3 lights, Kitty, leaving Big and them behind, not telling them the play, right? Why you did that? Because you probably was mad that Big told Puff that you was high and put your job at jeopardy. Is that why you told a nigga to run the next 3 lights and then tell Big and them to run the light? Is that why you took the gun away? Huh? Or is it possibly, allegedly, if Diddy had something to do with Big dying, You cooperated with him and planned it with him. That's why you took the gun back from D-Rock, because you knew what was going to happen, allegedly. This is why you ran the light and probably didn't tell them that you was running the light, allegedly. You knew it was going to happen. But you said you was warning everybody. So if you was warning them, why would you take the gun away? If you was warning them, why didn't you tell them y'all was going to run the light? Oh, Mr. Head of the same gang, the founder of the same gang, the dude that jumped Diddy into the gang. Yeah, make it make sense for all of us out here. You knew they was going to get killed, and you ran the light. And you didn't tell them to run the light? Okay. And then when that money ran out, what happened? You started pressing Diddy for money. He wouldn't give you no money. Then you took it to YouTube and got his ass locked up because he wouldn't give you no money, allegedly, right? Tell the people about that. When Diddy told you suck his stick, because you asked him for money, he told you no. You said you was going to go on YouTube and put his business out there, allegedly. Am I lying? I don't hear you just debunking that. Yeah, because his other security guards told me, nigga, you try to extort that nigga, allegedly. And he wouldn't give you no money until now he in jail because you went on the internet and told all them stories. But I'm wondering, was you trying to press him for money because you knew what happened to Big? That's what I'm wondering. Mr. Head of the same gang, the founder that jumped Diddy into the gang, and the same gang you saying is the organization that funded him, funded his record label that you was the founder of. That's why you putting pressure on him, allegedly. Talk to us. Why did they call you after Tupac and Suge got shot up and tell you they got shot up? Because you on the tape with Greg Caden telling that story. Why did they call you? Soon as Tupac gets shot up, you get a phone call, nigga, and know what happened? And then the nigga come and show you the check? The cut you got ran out, and you try to press Diddy for more money, huh? And now you up here lying. That's why you mad at me. Because I blew your fucking cover, nigga. You dirty rat. The head of the same gang. The founder of the same gang that jumped Diddy into the gang. The dude that was sex trafficking prostitutes to Mike Tyson and KG cousin while having a badge. You was a parole officer, not only in suits, running hoes around. You was doing that in the 90s, taking hookers to Mike Tyson and other people with a badge, bro. Yeah, Mr. Head of the same gang. Nigga, you the head of the CMB. And I hope Diddy turn around and flip on your ass and motherfucking, yeah, the head of the CMB organization is Gene Deal. Diddy gonna be Nino Brown in you, nigga. All because you couldn't get no more money. You started off with the raw big night, nigga. You had nothing bad to say about Diddy. Nothing. Nothing. None of those episodes and say, yo, they didn't listen to me. You ain't talk about Kim. You ain't talk about Misa. You ain't talk about none of that until the nigga ain't give you no more money. You ain't gonna tell all your business, bird head nigga. Get your ass to the pool, boy. Get to the pool, boy. You ain't a bad boy. You a pool boy. You better get over there and tell them kids stop running for somebody slipping and hurt themselves. Go get your ass sit outside that pissy bathroom. Tell the people you're not a security at the pool now. Nigga, you got demoted from bad boy to pool boy. Please hit that like. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. I'm always this funny. God damn it. I don't get mad. I laugh at these dudes. But this is what your disrespect get. Truth. You just sit there and try to lie and say that you didn't say that. Yeah, go ahead and get your lawyers so they could pay for passing them lawyer fees too. Because if you sue him, you're going to lose and you're going to have to pay for his lawyer fees because the facts is there. You said it, nigga. You said it. Ain't nobody stupid. You going to sit there and try to play dog. You think Doggy Diamonds was believing you? He know what you said, nigga. He just gave you more rope to help you or hang yourself. He said, Gene, I don't, what did you say, Gene? I don't remember. Gene, you remember what you said? And what you do? Instead of saying exactly what you said, you left out for Pac's life. I said for Pac, the Pac, Pac. You sound like a old school Orville Redenbacher with the aluminum foil. You popping popcorn, fucking popping. Pop, 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 pop. I said pop, 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 pop. You said for Pac's life. Liar. Choke no joke. Y'all already know what it is, man. These out here, these fake ass parole officers and police want to be gangsters and street niggas wearing jewelry and shit. Y'all niggas was failures in the 90s, nigga. You ain't nobody. YouTube made you somebody. I was somebody before YouTube, nigga. You bum ass nigga in the little house on the prairie. Choke no joke. I'm out of here, man. Peace, man.
Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke. Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke. Choke no joke. Yeah.